Miles and Larry answer Lisa Van Winkle.
Okay, Lisa asks, why some saddles sit on the horse's back, not flush with the back and the rear of the saddle? So she's pretty much asking, why do they stick up in the back?
Okay, well, a lot of times it can be several things. It can be the rock in the horse's back. It depends on if the contour of the horse's back, he's got a flat back or a contour back. But one thing that I've come up with about 3 years ago, and me and Miles has really been learning, looking at horses' loins. The loins of the horse is really getting fat in the back. So that's one thing you really want to look at. So if you got a loin that's really fat, you got to widen the back of the spread out. And that's one thing that we've done in the last 3 years. And that's the reason why, when I was talking about before, that 80% of the horses are fitting our horses' spreads right now is because it's the back of the spread and not the front of the spread. The back of the saddle, if it fits down flat, you got a balanced ride, and then that's what's making everything fit. So when you're talking about a saddle that's rocking, it could be too wide in the front, too narrow in the back, or it's got too much rock in the bar, we need a flatter bar. But 9 times out of 10 that we're seeing today, the reason why a saddle's rocking is because it's not wide enough in the back end. The front end looks good, and it still goes up in the back end. It's rocking, teeter-totter. You know, it's a teeter-totter effect, and that's a very, very worst fit that you can have. So let's widen the back out. Let's get the back end down. The front end follows the back end. That's what's happening right there. What do you think, Miles?
Yeah, I agree. By widening the back, what happens when your gullet is too narrow in the back? It's the front could be fitting, but if the back's way up here, well then all of our weight's still all going to the front, and that's what's causing that saddle to jam them front shoulders. And so that's most of the problems that I see as far as being too narrow in the back.
That's right. That's exactly right.